everyone, my name's Perry and welcome to my 1-minute makeup video. I'm just gonna get right into it because the whole point of this video is to make it snappy. So, gonna go over the steps that I take. To begin with, this step I sometimes do, I sometimes don't, but either way it takes 5 seconds, and that is a cream highlight of some sorts that doesn't necessarily add any coverage. This particular one is Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector I use the color Moonstone. It's just a pretty translucent, lightly shimmery cream primer, I guess you would call it. But I use it sparingly on the high points of my face just to add the glow from within look. I know that there are multiple products like this on the market, but I tend to fall back on this one because it's not necessarily like chunky glitter or too shimmery. It just adds like a nice lit from within look. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. And I have a little like scratch on my face from where my daughter literally took a chunk out of my face, which is nice. Just gotta rock it. Alright, so yeah, I just kind of slap it on, and because I don't want it everywhere, I'll just kind of tap it into the places I want and just make sure there aren't any like super big globs. But overall, that's pretty much what I do. And then from there, I put on some concealer, and I'm always switching up my concealer, but currently I am using Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the color Light Pale. And I like this one just because it has like a cap, and then it has this little like foamy sponge applicator that I can just quickly click and apply to the areas I want. And I like how this also kind of limits how much comes out. Like, I don't want a ton, I just want enough to kind of take away my dark circles or like some redness. And I find that if I'm using one of the doe foot applicators, I can just get a little like application heavy, and the whole point is to like make it look like you're not wearing any makeup. So then I go through and I just kind of pat it in. I find patting is best because smearing it just kind of creates that smeared look, whereas if you pat it into your already moisturized skin, it just melts into the face, and then it allows it to set that way. And you don't want to be like rubbing your face and touching your face a lot, because then your makeup's just going to smear off. And it's a good hygienic thing to do anyway, is to not touch your face. So after that's done, I go into probably the most important step of this look, and that is a tinted balm. The one I use is Dior Lip Glow Cover Reviver Balm in the shade 001 Pink. And this I love because it's translucent but adds like a very nice hint of color, but it still looks like my own skin, if that makes sense. So I take it and I first put it on my lips. And then I actually take it and kind of dab it onto my cheeks like this to add some color, and don't worry, I don't leave it like that. So now I kind of go through and again do a tapping motion to my cheeks and the high points, and wherever you think you would get a little like natural color from the sun, Just kind of add a little extra there. It blends in nicely. So it starts off a little stronger than it ends up being. All right, so next, what I usually do is check and see if my brows are out of whack, and then I'll comb them, but they look pretty good right now. And then I curl my lashes. So curling lashes is important, I think, because it increases the surface area of how much of your lash you can see without having to add mascara, and I think that really opens the eye. So if that makes sense, like even my lashes, they're naturally slightly curly, but they go from being slightly curly to like really curled, and then you know, you can see more of your lash when it's that way, if that makes sense. So I think for a 1 minute makeup, this can make a huge impact, and a lot of people forget to do this. So I go in and I curl my lashes like this, give a few pumps, then I'll go to this eye and I'll give a few pumps. I'll usually go back over here and give a few pumps, and then the other eye. Pump, 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 pump. And the reason I do that is just because I feel like if you just give one pump, you get that like creased, kinked look. And by going back and forth and giving multiple pumps, it kind of gives a more even curl. So yeah, there you have it. Okay, so I thought it would be beneficial to actually time this for you guys so you can see it in action and how fast it takes. So I went ahead and washed my face and took off everything I just put on, and I'm gonna do it all again, but this time I'm gonna time myself with a stopwatch. So it has zeros right now. I'm gonna go ahead and push start. Okay, so 59.65 seconds. It's super simple, almost too simple, and the whole point is that it's easy and fast, and that you can get out the door and not feel like you're spending an exuberant amount of time on your makeup. And I want it to be easy so that any woman or person can tackle it and feel confident in knowing that these are the steps I have to do and I'm out the door. And it's really nice when you're a mom like me, or you're on the go constantly and you only have a minute here, a minute there. You can rely on this in your wheelhouse to at least feel somewhat presentable and like you don't look like you just woke up or just feeling a little bit more refreshed and confident to get out the door and run errands, or, you know, meet up with friends or anything like that. So I hope this helps. That's the whole point. I want to give just little tips here and there and help you feel more beautiful and confident, and just give you some tips. So hope you have a great day. I am planning on making a few more videos coming up, makeup routines with, if you have 5, 10, 15 minutes. So if you're interested in those, leave a comment below. And also, if you are interested in my basic skincare routine, leave a comment below, because I do want to emphasize that to kind of really get away with a 1-minute makeup look, you need to first make sure your skin is in good condition. That kind of lends to you not having to wear as much makeup and feel confident doing so. So if you want to hear about my skincare routine, let me know and I will do that. Otherwise, have a great day and I will see you soon. Thank you.